It's Tuesday Inspiration with Toby. Well, I'm so sorry for coming late. Yeah, this is some minutes past 12. But yeah, we're out to make sense and we'll do that as brief as possible. Today's topic is very short, but it's going to be very impactful. I hope to inspire my world. I hope to help everybody to um, increase their knowledge on how well they can do in their various fields and life as a whole. Yeah, like you all know, I'm a development enthusiast and I'm cut out for doing amazing things by my speaking, just so everyone can be well informed and work on themselves as they grow. Yeah, so today's topic is the vision of being prominent. The vision of being prominent. What does it really mean to be prominent? What does it really mean? What does prominence mean? It actually means having a high level of influence to your world, your society, to your country. Um, it goes a long way to say that you have a good reputation if you're a prominent man or woman, be it in the music industry, be it anywhere. Take, for example, we have prominent people who have come and gone, like the likes of Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, the likes of Fela Nikolako Kuti, that did so well in the music industry, spoke about human rights. We had people like Gani Fawemi, a renowned lawyer, activist. We have very great people who the world would never forget in a hurry. So definitely we need to understand, going by all of these names I have mentioned, what this prominence we're talking about is, what it really stands for. Excuse me. You know, people sometimes mistake this. I'm very popular to, oh yes, I'm a prominent man. I have high reputation. People mistake fame for prominence. They mistake fame for prominence. They think that, yeah, since people know me, people know what I do, people actually enjoy what I do, then I am a man of high reputation. But that does not really mean that you have a good reputation or high reputation in the society. People might just know you because you are wealthy. People might just know you because, yes, you help them go through a lot of things. But the major truth is that we need to understand that having a good vision on how prominent you want to become starts from now. You do not necessarily have to be the president of the country like today and think that you'll be prominent. No. It starts from your little corners, it starts from your offices, it starts from your family. You know that people who are prominent are people who make a meaning, who make a difference in the world they live in. Long after they have gone, or they are gone rather, people begin to remember what they have done, the good things they have done, and how they've been able to impact in every other person. You know, so it is important for all of us to think prominence. It is important for us to have that vision of being prominent people, not just being famous people, not just being people who are popular, but people who have high and good reputation. You know, for example, I'll take the game. You'd see somebody who is a president. We've had several presidents of the world, several countries. We have loads of people who have been leaders of unions, who have been leaders of companies, who have been CEOs, who have been whatever you can think of. But after they have gone, just less than 6 months while they leave the office, even when they are not dead, people forget them very easily. But people do not forget those who have made a major mark in the society or in various fields. For example, you would also want to remember Michael Faraday. You know, Michael Faraday, electric motor, you know, he was a prominent scientist. He was somebody who was not just popular, who was not just famous, but he was somebody who made an impact in his own world. So prominence, therefore, means that you need to have a good and high reputation in all you do. You have to think of how you want to be remembered. You have to think of leaving a legacy behind. You have to think of how to build and invest in people, and then making the world a better place. So this we are doing today, this live video, or this video I'm doing today, or this topic, Tuesday Inspiration with Toby, the vision of being prominent, is just to tell us that we have a long way to go, and we need to wake up now. This is just a wake-up call to every one of us who is pursuing popularity or fame. We need to distinguish, we need to differentiate between if we want to be prominent people, or we want to be famous people, or we just want to be popular, and okay, long after we're gone, people just know that, oh yeah, Toby was actually the president of ABC, but there was really nothing it did for us. If you check the history of Nigeria, we have had a lot of presidents, a lot of head of states, but how many of us really know them? Like to say, oh, this is what Murtala Mohammed did. This is what President Muhammadu Buhari did. This is what Alhaji Umar Musa Yar'Adua did. This is what Olusegun Obasanjo did. Now, if you look at all of these names I've mentioned, you see that there are different things about them. They were prominent people. Some of these head of states that we've had were just popular at that time. They were just famous at that time. They were head of states or presidents. You might be a president and nobody notices what you do, because what you're doing do not necessarily mean that you're trying to change the world or impact the world. I'd like to take a few quotes from some great minds. Barbara Kruger said, "It is good to keep in mind that prominence is always a mix of hard work, eloquence in your practice, good timing, and fortuitous social relations. Everything can't be personalized." I'll take that again just so we can have that in our minds. It's good to keep in mind that prominence is always a mix of hard work, eloquence in your practice, good timing, and good social relations. Everything can't be personalized, meaning that you have to ensure that it is not just about you. It is not just about you being famous. It's not about you being the best musician in the whole world. It is not about you being the best writer in the whole world. It is not about you being the best chef in the whole world. Whatever career that you're into currently, it is not about you. It is about how well you can help others to grow. It is how well you can maintain that standard or that reputation in making the world a better place. I'll take the second quote from Dharmendra Katia. He said, "It's your work, not your words, which will define your prominence in this world." It is your work, not your words, that will define your prominence in this world. Meaning that we need to put in our best in all that we've got to do. We need to understand that it is important for all of us to inspire our world. It is important for all of us to educate ourselves on the importance of being prominent. It is important for you to think outside the box. It is important for you to make a meaning in your generation. Don't just be a passerby in this world that you are created to do amazing things. You definitely have to get up right now and begin to do things that will make the world a better place. The topic is still the vision of being prominent. Now you have to visualize that concept. You have to understand that, yes, I don't just want to be famous. I don't just want to be popular. It is really not about me, but it is really about changing the world, changing the narrative, and ensuring that people are getting the best out of all they have been doing or out of all they have been venturing into. So my advice to everyone today is that we should have the right vision. We should put in our best in all we do. We should also make and learn to make the right choices. It is Tuesday Inspiration with Toby. Join me again next week Tuesday as I take you through some intriguing facts and things about life, just to ensure that everyone gets better and we move the world to a better place. Thank you very much. You could read this on my social media platforms, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on. I would drop this post. Please share the news. Tell people, don't be famous. Be somebody who would be a prominent leader someday. And even long after you've gone, you would be remembered for being a prominent leader, a prominent person, not somebody who was just popular or famous, that there's nothing to write home about. Tuesday Inspiration with Toby. See you next week Tuesday. Thank you very much.